Ah, I've seen the light. It's clear to me that the Spaniards do not want British holiday makers, since they'll now truly scuppered your ability to purchase a last-minute holiday. I know, you've been to the old travel agents and just waiting for that next super deal to be in the window, so you can book your holiday for tomorrow. Not anymore, no. That's all because a whole load of numpties put that cross in the wrong box. That they did. You know who you are, yes. The Brexiters ripping the UK out of the European Union. And some rules for which I have made videos about before, and I was mocked. I was told I was scaremongering. Well, it's now official. Oh dear. You're going to need to get yourself a form, a very special form, a carta de invitation. But it's complicated. It ain't straightforward, no. It's easier to get a visa and get this flippin' thing. Well, you see, Brexit has scuppered your Spanish holiday. So listen up, eh? Sun seekers and paella enthusiasts, the land of sangria and siestas, have thrown a bureaucratic curveball that could ruin your holiday faster than a dodgy tapas. Oh my Gideon, who would wear them things? Anyway, UK tourists fresh from Brexit's loving embrace now find themselves in the pickle when opting to crash with mates in Spain or last-minute holidays. You see? Yeah. Though you're not a journalist. Anyway, gone are the days of just showing up with a backpack and a dream. Last-minute holiday deals are just a distant memory. I'm just sorry to say it, but it is true. Oh dear. We are talking case in point with Spain. Now, other European Union member states might follow suit. In fact, it is on the cards here in France as well, you see, yes. It's already there, but it's not enforced. But it looks like Spain is going to step further, and they're going to be enforcing it. And if you haven't got this form, well, you know where you're going to end up. Well, you're going to need this bloody form to prove that you're not going to be kipping under the stars, unless obviously it's your Airbnb choice, of course. Well, the Spanish Internal Ministry has now issued this thing. And it ain't that straightforward. No, it's also not that easy to get. Now, what you got to do between 8 and 9 in the morning, Spanish time, you need to go onto the site and see if there's any available for you. Because what happens is there's only a certain amount that are given out. And it seems like the companies go in there and they just buy them all up as soon as they come available to try and sell them to you. Whereas you can get them pretty much for £6, €6. So you've got to keep refreshing the page. So keep doing F5, 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 F5 until one comes up, and then you can make your application. This is going to be a nightmare for Brits. It really is. This is a benefit of Brexit for the Spanish. Keep us our Brits out, you see. They don't want us. No, it's obvious now. And can you blame them? We are some of the most unruly, disrespectful people. But it is not all of us. No. Not everyone's a Brexiter, for instance. Not everyone's out there with their flippin' Union Jack bikinis and tiny little triangular bits covering up a nipple. And maybe two. You see? No. We actually worry, we care about what people actually think of us in that way. We want respect, because respect is earned, you see. So yes, the Spanish Internal Ministry has now issued a travel warning for UK tourists ahead of fines for not carrying the form. Now, these fines are not just for the tourist. No, these fines are also for the place where you're going to be staying if they haven't actually done the form. Let's say, for instance, I was living in Spain and I want a family member coming over. If I don't do the form or make sure the form is available, well, then I could get fined up to £8.5 grand. Lovely. So, God's sake. So the police have to perform on-the-spot checks, hefty fines, or even detention for wearing that Union Jack cosy. You can end up sharing a cell with Joe Fambrosia. Is that rice? Fabrizio? What's his name? I can't pronounce that. Anyway, he's known as the Hannibal Lecter in Spain. So, Spaniards and residents, you really do not want to share a prison cell with him. No, and actually, that brings me on to another point. There was one geezer who was sharing a prison cell here in France, and he actually started eating his inmate. Yeah, you don't want to do that either. You don't want to get in that French prison if they actually bring in these new rules. And I know. You're going to say, I'm a scaremonger. No problem. It's easy to do. Just got to do the paperwork. It'll be fine. Yeah, just do it. And you probably will be fine. In fact, Max, you might not even get caught out. But don't think to yourself, oh, I know, I'm going to go to Spain via Portugal. I'm going to go to Spain via France and just driving. That's what I'm going to do, yeah. I don't worry about all these forms. But the police will be doing spot checks. On the spot checks. The Spaniards and residents hosting British friends or relatives facing fines up to £8,000 if they fail to comply with the new regulations, and the measure, which underscores the changing dynamics of post-Brexit, aims to regulate the stay of non-EU visitors closely. Obviously, this applies not just to British citizens, but it seems to be focused at them. Whenever you read anything on the Spanish website, it seems to be all focused at the British tourist. The Spanish are not happy about the Airbnbs that are popping up all over the blooming place. In fact, many of the Airbnbs, they can't actually get licenses anymore. So tourists without the EU passports are expected to demonstrate access to at least €109 per person per day, with a minimum threshold of €545 per day for a family of 5 to cover all their expenses during their stay. You see, Spain, in its infinite wisdom, now demands that non-EU residents, yes, that includes you, Britain, waving goodbye to the EU passport privileges, must clutch an official piece of paper, the carte de detention. It's like your lifeline is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, you got it? Yeah. No, there's no good thing. You're just going to print this off on your computer. No, we'll get into that. No. Now, this isn't about visas or permission to sip sangria or, on the beach. It's about proving that you've got a roof over your head. That's not a cardboard box. You see? Oh, crikey, lovely. Anyway, and before you get crafty ideas that you can just knock it up on your home printer, this form is an official and it gets rubber stamped by none other than the Spanish police. Like pretty much everything, you see, for instance, you get residency in Spain, you could be staying there. Even while we were members in the EU, you had to go to the police station and say we are living there. Don't think it's a walk in the park either. You need to drag yourself to the police station, make an appointment, and first don't be a numpty and bring a pile of paperwork. No. So you've got to bring a huge pile of paperwork. Now, we're talking about you've got to have your property deeds, rental contracts, your residence certificates, your passports, and don't forget copies of everything, including that flipping kitchen sink. And obviously your guest passport. Because obviously Spain wants to know who's coming to enjoy their hospitality and get burnt like a flippin' lobster. Why do they do it? I don't get it. We're getting up with skin cancer, that's right. But wait, there's more. This bureaucratic marathon isn't a sprint. It's a steeplechase that can take up to 60 days. Yes, you heard right. 2 flippin' months of nail-biting anticipation just to prove that Auntie Marge is indeed expecting you. For this privilege, you'll be forking out the princely sum of €6.43 per guest. It's a bargain to avoid being a persona non grata, I suppose, and the cherry on top of that cake. The UK Home Office, in a vague attempt of helpless... that should be helpfulness. That's more like helpless. Really, because I can't do about it because we're not in the EU anymore. Anyway, don't have a seat at the table. Yeah, well, they suggest you might just need to show your return ticket as well. Now, you got enough dosh for your tapas fund. And, of course, a cursed proof of accommodation. Now, of course, nothing says holding like a stack of flippin' paperwork and concealing it on your person wherever you go. You've got to carry this thing with you wherever you go. Oh. And some people will say, oh, well, I've been to Spain. Well, you were just lucky. Just lucky. Just like those who try and import cheese in their briefcase. So pack your patience along with your sunscreen and welcome to the post-Brexit travel experience. Cheers, Brexiters. Cheers. Yeah, lovely bunch, aren't they? No, they are not. They have scuppered our economy. They have scuppered our ability to travel. Unless you like me and got a carte de séjour here in France, I can still go to Spain, and I don't need to do all that squit. No. But Brits in the UK need to. Sorry. Deny it as much as you like, but Brexit is the gift that keeps on taking. Oh my giddy aunt, when you got the ETIS coming. Oh, it's going to get even worse. It is. Oh, believe me. Oh, good. Bennett, you tell me. Please leave in the comments down below. But please, 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 beat the old like button to help the channel, you know. I do actually read the comments. I don't always comment back because I can't. It's too much to do. If you want to support the channel, you can do it on Patreon, or you can buy us a coffee, and the links are down below. But we're also doing a rewilding here in France, which we're planting 1,000 trees on 2 hectares of land. So it might be the nearest you get to the EU at this rate. Anyway, which I'll put out a tree on your behalf, and I'll put a sign with the tree. There's links down below in the description. And the average kind of contributions is around €20. So anyway, I'll leave it to you. Whatever you want to give, because it all helps. It does. So, oh dear. Probably I'd subscribe at that rate anyway. Anyway, toodaloo. Have a lovely day.